Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Ramayana297. As you may remember, Hanuman was facing off against Ravana's son Aksha. He seems to be a very noble youth, and it is certain the Devas will be afraid to face him in battle. And yet I have to kill him. It is not wise to ignore fire which is raging. Hanuman killed the horses of the chariot of Aksha, and then the chariot was broken. Aksha rose into the sky, abandoning the broken chariot, and Hanuman caught hold of him as Garuda would a snake, and twirling him around, Hanuman dashed him to the ground. Aksha fell down dead, and there was panic in the army. Many were killed, and some escaped to tell Ravana about the death of his son. Ravana was grieved at the unexpected turn of events, and it took him a while to compose himself. He summoned Indrajit, his valiant son, and said, "My son, you are familiar with the Astras, and you are a great warrior. You have been able to vanquish Indra, the Lord of the heavens, and you have gratified Brahma with your worship and have obtained Astras from him. You're brave and you're intelligent. You're capable of making quick decisions, and there's nothing which is impossible for you. You are as valiant as I am, and I want you to succeed where others have failed. Your dear brother has been killed, and also your companions, led by Jambumali. Something unusual is happening. Go, my son, and after assessing the strength of the enemy, fight with him. Evidently, it is futile to send an army to subdue this monkey. You should trust your bow to do the needful. It is not pleasing to me at all to send my beloved son to fight as soon as I have lost another. But the situation is such that I have to. Come back with success." Indrajit was eager to go and fight. He made a pradakshina to his father, and taking the blessings of the elders, he set out to fight with Hanuman. 12. The Brahmastra. Seated in his chariot, Indrajit rushed to the neighborhood of the Ashokavana. It thrilled the heart of Hanuman when he heard the noise made by the approaching chariot. He had assumed the large size which would frighten the Rakshasas. Indrajit came nearby and pulled the string of his bow. The challenge was exciting to Hanuman. There then ensued a great fight between the two. Both were valiant, and neither of them could gauge any weakness in the other. Indrajit was, however, finding it frustrating, since his arrows were all proving fruitless against this monkey. He pondered as to how he could suppress the enthusiasm of the powerful opponent. He did not seem to be tired, nor could anything make him frightened. After great deliberation, Indrajit took up an arrow and, invoking the Astra, presided over by Brahma, sent it toward Hanuman. He realized by now that it was not possible to kill Hanuman, and he decided to bind him with the Astra. Hanuman, out of respect for Brahma, allowed himself to be bound by the Astra and fell to the ground. After a moment of unconsciousness, Hanuman was able to regain his senses, and he thought to himself, "Brahma has granted me the boon that I will be bound by the Astra only for the duration of a moment. This young man has tied me up with the Astra, and he's under the impression that I cannot escape the bonds. It's necessary for me to remain bound. I'm not afraid of the Astra, and I'm protected by Vayu, my father, and Agni, his friend. This is a chance for me to meet the Rakshasa king, Ravana. And it is good that things have happened like this. Let them take me to the presence of Ravana." He lay down on the ground motionless, and the Rakshasas thought that he was under the power of the Astra. Sadguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.